This Friday on Plug.
That's
To the
bad,
one who is.
But that's bad dating habits.
It is. It is. Why?
Huh?
Christmas, you can date this one for 9 years and then date the next one for 6 months and get married.
The best way to get over someone is to get under someone.
How long?
How long until you
It's like you have to sustain two, so that when this one
doesn't
fails,
work, you jump.
then you jump.
Yeah, I mean that's just people who can't just stay even in one relationship. Not
Something
that,
new,
yes,
something different,
Yeah.
something that you have not experienced.
Oh yeah, because you are addicted to that high. Not always is the breakup because of other people.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to look.
After a breakup, when you see your ex moving on, it bites.
It's another pain.
It's painful.
And freedom in dating comes in the realization that this person can live without me, but they still choose me. Good evening, friends and family. Welcome to Plug. Welcome to the plug that keeps you plugging. Thank you for setting this time aside to watch and to engage our content. We really do appreciate that. It makes us so happy, but it keeps us going too. Not just excite us, but it keeps us going too. So if you are within the space, you have just tuned in, and please don't go away. Just stand right there. This guy right here, nagi opa wagara malegana gimnar nom suda wagata fas wa shadru gatagas gingigiten gamasul kamno na tutursa gi goble werta watura mor mutul ko madu tsane buda komu taramutu. And I'm chilling right here with a friend of mine, Mac. Hi, Mac.
Good day, friends and family. Thank you for joining us. I am Mac. I'm the head and not the tail. I'm above and not beneath. I'm the child of the Most High God, blessed and highly favored, the chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a nation belonging to God, to declare the praises of Him who has called me out of darkness into His wonderful light.
Sure.
Welcome to Plug, and thank you for joining us once again. We're always excited to have you. And oops, it's going down.
It's going down. It's going down. You know.
Oops, there was something we're doing this weekend.
Sure. What is that, man?
You look like you're glowing. Do you want to tell the Plug as well?
You know, it's a natural glow. It's a natural glow. It's because it's Plug Day. It's
Friends and
Plug
family,
Day.
we were throwing a baby shower for Opes and Jess this past weekend.
Oh yeah.
They are expecting.
Oh yes.
There's a baby plug coming.
Yes, baby plug is coming. And the real production. The whole production. Oh yeah.
Please, let's give a congrats to Opes and Jess for the production.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Mike.
All right, let's get.
Sure. And while we're still on that, you can see we are plugging in. We have our Plug merchandise. So please, if you have not placed an order, please do so. A hoodie, it's only 240, and then the sweater that Mac has, it's 220, and we do have t-shirts for 122. So if you want to support this production and the work that we are doing, please just do that, or you can sponsor an episode because it costs money to do this kind of things. Yes. So with that being said, Mac, was that a good sales speech?
It was.
Okay,
great.
great.
It was great.
We will see when Plugger sends money. So guys, we have been engaging.
Yeah.
We have been engaging. I mean, previously we spoke about if it does not work, leave. How long do you leave?
How long?
How long until you move into another space and this
after leaving?
Yeah, after leaving. How long do you stay?
Okay.
Before you move in again. So and I mean, we've had a conversation this past week, Meg and myself, and we were speaking about that. Though we spoke about it in the context of marriage, but we want to bring it to you, Plug. You have been in a relationship, it did not work, and then you decided to leave. How long? How long do you...
Until you go into the next one.
Until you go to the next one.
Hey.
How long do you... I get it didn't work. This is a machine.
Okay.
Yeah,
so you're going back into the game again.
Yeah, you're going back and you are navigating that space again.
Right.
I'm imagining that if a person who have been in a relationship that did not work, have a conversation with you, I think obviously when you suggest to them, I think the general suggestion that we give to people who have just left the relationship is you need to take time for yourself and that on its own can be it can be seen to be condescending or even cruel to a person who just left a relationship, to be told to. But more so when it competes with this breakup platitude of the best way to get over someone is to get under someone.
Okay.
Yeah, now we are scratching where it itches.
Okay.
Because those are the advices that you'll get. The best way to get over someone is to get under someone.
Break it down.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just let's leave it there. So in other ways, I think in a nutshell, it's the best way to get over one relationship is to get into another. Yeah, but we don't want to discuss the logistics of that. Yeah. But those are the thoughts that are out there. They're competing. Why not moving from one
into another?
I think that's what we will discuss now.
All right. Yes. So what's your take on it,
folks? So you are asking what's wrong?
Why not?
Guys, obviously we are not psychologists here. We are human beings. We are pastors, and we don't claim to know things. And we don't claim to be prescriptive on certain things. And I'm just about to respond to that. You said, why not? I mean, when obviously you learn certain things, you study certain things, you hear from people, dating on its own, especially those who move from one relationship to the other immediately, if you would like move from one relationship to the other. I mean, that's just people who can't just stay even in one relationship. Apparently, doing that gives you a certain type of high. Like a person who would take drugs and all of those stuff that are addictive. Apparently, you get that high. So you want a fix. There's a particular feeling that is associated with and jubilance, obviously, of being in a new relationship. There's beautiful thing, but when things settles, you jump to the other because you are addicted to that high. You want
something new, something different, something that you have not experienced.
And also for me, I'm thinking you by staying, give yourself time. You're saying to yourself, I'm in charge here. I don't need to be. Just to remind yourself that you are rest. You are in charge. What do you think, Mike?
It's I think there are two facets to it. There are those who initiate the breakup, and to those who initiate the breakup, before you break up officially, you've already broken up.
It's a process.
It's a process. You don't just wake up and you say, it's over. So others argue that the initiator has already broken up and even taken time to heal in that, where they have let go of that relationship and those attachments to that person, not entirely, of course. So it's easier for them to jump from the after breaking up to another relationship, because sometimes I get it, it's like you have to sustain two, so that when this one fails,
work, you jump
then you jump. But then to
that's
the
bad,
one who is,
but that's bad dating habits.
It is. It is. Why?
It comes back to the exact same point. You keep on doing this thing that you don't know how to live with yourself anymore, and you fear that if you are not in another relationship, you can't stand that person. You don't know who that person is. You don't know who you are outside the relationship. But also, sometimes happiness, your sense of happiness sometimes is associated with being in a relationship. You can't be fine with yourself. That's why for me, I'm just thinking that's a bad dating habit.
So then for the other facet to it is the one then who receives the news of that it's over.
Yeah, sure.
That it comes with shock, it comes with they didn't expect it.
Yeah, sure.
Well, not all the time, but it comes as a shock. So
Yeah, sure.
for them to heal, it will be different to the one who has
Already initiated it. I
So
fully agree.
those are the two facets, and people are also asking, yes, it's my heart is broken and all that, but there is no time frame to put to it.
Yeah, sure.
Because basically sometimes the reason why people stay longer is because of what society will say. Well, this one was just in a relationship now, and then 2 weeks later they're in another relationship,
Yeah.
and they may say that they've healed. We don't know what.
Yeah, we don't know how
Yeah.
healing looks like to the next person.
Yeah.
But I think what I would just suggest, in addition to what you've just said, is if you constantly miss your ex, or think about your ex while you are in this relationship, if you constantly compare, not even compare,
Okay.
that's a sign that you still need more healing.
Okay.
You need more space to undo. Not only because the space is not just to heal. Obviously, when you have been in a very emotionally and physically abusive relationship, you need time to heal, but also not only just time to heal, but also time for yourself to go through your own dating habits.
Sure,
Because
sure.
not always is the breakup because of other people.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to look at these things and also look at yourself in a way of dating, and how you can do better when you date again. Of course, that's coupled with that process
Sure.
of healing. Because I'm thinking, if you move immediately, you are from that emotionally abusive and maybe even physical or whatever kind of abuse. If you move immediately from that relationship to the next, you will be dealing with other obviously, initially you may think you are sober, I'm thinking, but eventually when you start settling, you would have, especially if a relationship was heartbreak, someone leaving you for someone else, or those kind of abuses, the mind have a tendency to filter the events of the current relationship through the lens of the previous relationship.
That's true.
The mind has a tendency to do so. You will be dealing with trust issues, with all of those kind of things that you did not deal with from the previous relationship. Now you will have those kind of trust issues when you are in this new relationship, and that can be strenuous in that new relationship. You find that the person did not see your call, or did not see your text, or could not respond as they should have, but because of that experience that you did not heal from, you're hotspotting from it, and you are likely to interpret the event of this current through the previous thingy.
No, it makes sense, and I mean, we are speaking about things that are happening, and how things are unfolding, and I think that is why the advocacy of not putting the weight of marriage on the dating space.
Sure.
Because having to deal with all of this in the dating space is heavy. That there are people who okay, after a breakup, when you see your ex moving on, it bites.
It's another pain.
It's painful, and to see them moving on and so happy with life, or even with the next person, doing things that
not
you
even
feel
just
like,
move on, just get married immediately. I'm telling you, that is just hectic. If you have not healed from that, it will be a very daunting experience.
So to reduce the amount of healing, obviously it's not to take away the pain, and that's not to say you are not committing to this, but it's like we've been saying and talking about that. Treat dating as a journey, not as the end, as the arrival. That now I've made it, because once you settle in that space with your everything, the chances of it not working are possible, and when it does end, then you are left as a nobody, or you are left like you don't know who you are and what
you can't live by yourself.
Yeah.
But also, Meg, just to even bring another context to this, when I was still dating, I had an issue of taking break. So if a person say it's either we break up, this thing it's not gonna work. That's the younger version of me. I had a problem with that breaking, because my interpretation of that was that then this person, if we break for a long time, this person might learn to live without me, and then they will continue with life. You see that feeling. It's also when you have just broken up with someone, and you can't even live. You can't live with yourself. Now it's not the next person; it's you.
Sure.
You can't live with yourself, and then you see the need to be with the other person. But coming back to that, to what I've just said about that, I'm thinking if you feel that your relationship is becoming too much, there's a lot of dust that needs to be settled. I think that break that I said I was against when I was younger, I think it's necessary.
Oh, it's necessary now because you are married.
No, because I've grown. Yeah. I mean, another person would say that, but I'm saying because I've grown, and I'm speaking about this kind of things, where I'm thinking, and it's necessary to ask for that break if you can. In fact, you should, if you feel like there's a lot of dust that needs to be settled. Just take a break, distance yourself from the relationship, and you do not need to feel like I did when I was younger, that maybe this person will learn to live without me. Because for me, I think freedom in dating comes in the realization that this person can live without me, but they still choose me.
Okay.
I think that's the freedom of being within that space.
Oh, those nuggets.
Come on, Meg. And so
Focus is coming through, guys.
Oh yes,
through.
I am. Yeah. So I'm just thinking along those lines that you need to take that break. Let things settle, see things through other perspectives, ask for advice if you need to. Don't fear that this person will learn to live without you.
Maybe in the next episode we need to discuss what this break looks like, because what happens then during that break?
Huh?
What I'm saying, we need to discuss.
Let's
talk about it in the next
episode, right?
What this break looks like.
I like that. Let's not even go into it. What does break look like? Okay, guys, we have just said what we needed to say on this episode about. Maybe we didn't respond to the question, how long should we take?
I want to hear from the U-pluggers as well.
For me, before the U-pluggers response, I'll just respond. I'll just say, for me, it's take as much time as you need. There's no given period. Until you know that you have dealt with what you need to deal with, take that much time and rest and deal with that. It's good for you, and it's good for the next person that you are going to date. It's good for your new relationship to do that. I don't know, what do you pluggers think?
I agree. I say whatever amount, but a break is necessary, and introspection and just having a bird's eye view over your own life and what you could do better, and what
just to remind yourself that you are in control. You're in charge.
Control,
You're in charge of you and how the events of your life.
And sometimes the break we take is for the society, so that they can see that I've taken a break, because especially in the in the Christian circle, you don't want to look like you are moving from one to another. You know, in the space, most you can date this one for 9 years and then date the next one for 6 months and get married.
Hey,
you know,
guys, it's hectic out here, but we just keep on discussing these relationship issues as they come. We hope that this will be used as a frame of reference for other people who will get married, for young couples to just look and see what is it that they can learn now and even in the near future, because these things will be here. So guys, we would like to hear from you. What do you think? How long do you think a person should take? Do you even believe in break between dating? What is your? We have given our opinion. What is yours? And guys, that's it from us, from the two of us. Remain connected, remain plugged. Ciao.
Ciao.
This production was brought to you by Imago Dei Media.